that important. Position. Nice and strong. Nice and strong. Here we go.
Good morning. I'm Mark Mead. I'm principal at Beverly Hills High School. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Beverly Hills High School, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. Today we celebrate a wonderful group of young men and women who left their mark on Beverly Hills High School as scholars, athletes, artists, and humanitarians who served their community. Parents, friends, family, you have nurtured these young men and women from infancy to the brink of adulthood. Like you, I wonder how time could have moved so fast. In the years that I've been with this group, I've watched them change so much. Each graduate has a personal story of how they got here today, and we can all learn from their stories, as they are young men and women who continually reinvent themselves as they continue on the path of self-determination. This morning, one journey ends. Tomorrow morning, a new one begins. Today, however, we as a community pause to honor you, the class of 2021. Beverly Hills High School is fortunate to have the support of an entire community. Graduates, there are many in our community who believe in you and advocate on your behalf. We have several special guests who are here to honor you for your hard work, dedication, and commitment. Please know that your success comes from what they have done for you, your school, and our community. Our honored guests are personally invested for you. For our guests, being here is affirmation that their efforts on your behalf are worth it. They are here to share this graduation with you and to wish you all the best as you leave us today. Today, you celebrate this rite of passage. Please know that, like you, they too celebrate. Please join me in welcoming our honored guests. Superintendent Dr. Michael Breggy. President Rochelle Marcus. Vice President Tristan Walker Schumann. Board Member Noah Margot. Board Member Amanda Stern. Board Member Mary Wells. We also have District Administration, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, J. Wade Roach. Assistant Superintendent of Education Services, Dustin Seaman. Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Laura Chisholm. Executive Director of Human Resources, Matthew Horvath. Executive Director of Technology Services, David D'Amico. Director of Public Relations, Rebecca Starkins. Director of District Athletics and JPA, Tim Ellis. I would also like to recognize two former board presidents, Dr. Brian Goldberg, Mr. Howard Goldstein. To proceed with today's ceremony, please welcome to the podium Class President Michael Newman.
Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag can be seen on the right behind me. Put your hands over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Good morning, respected guests and members of the BHUSD Board of Education, community, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Michael Newman, Senior Class President, and it's my honor to represent the Beverly Hills High School Class of 2021. On behalf of all the graduates, I thank you for joining us on this promising occasion. We, the Class of 2021, have experienced a lot together. We began our high school journey navigating a variety of extracurriculars, including sports, leadership, arts, and writing. Regardless of what we got involved in, we followed our own passions and excelled. Even during the most uncertain times, we've had students excel in DECA, robotics, and yearbook competitions. However, in the middle of our junior year, the most unexpected happened. We were torn apart as a class and only reunited almost a year later. But this separation did not dull our spirit. This has been a true testament to how strong our senior class truly is. And now we can say for sure that no matter what's thrown at us, we will prevail. A year ago, high school seniors didn't have the opportunity to enjoy graduation in person, and we are so fortunate to have this last opportunity as a unified class. We are all so lucky to be surrounded by such a hardworking, diverse group of students and staff here at Beverly. We've gone through a complex year filled with confusion and uncertainty, but we've also grown immensely and, most importantly, persevered. Moments from now, graduation will end. We will no longer be students. We will be alumni. Beverly Hills High School alumni. These are more than just words. This is more than just a title. This is a responsibility to give back, to represent, and to lead. I'd also like to say, please give a round of applause for all teachers, staff, and administrators who have worked so hard and diligently to ensure our success. It's our time to work hard to accomplish our goals. It's our time to pursue our passions to make a difference. It's our time to progress forward, both as individuals and as a community. Seniors, we made it through a year of many twists and turns, and we've proven how strong and resilient we are. But this is only the beginning. It's our time to shine as we move forward into the world. Congratulations, Class of 2021. We did it. Fight on.
Thank you, Michael. Now I would like to introduce President of the Board of Education, Rochelle Marcus.
Good morning, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, you, the graduating seniors of Beverly Hills High School, Class of 2021. As president of the Board of Education and as a teacher in this district for over 50 years, having the distinct honor to speak at this year's graduation is all the more meaningful. John Pierpont Morgan, better known as J.P. Morgan for short, once said, "The first step to getting anywhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are." As high school graduates, today you embark on the next chapter in your young lives. Today is a new beginning, a beautiful day with new beginnings ahead for each and every one of you. Many of you started on this path right here in Beverly Hills 13 years ago in 2008. Many more of you have joined along the way. As a collective group and as individuals, you, the class of 2021, have had many successes, some tough challenges, and yes, even some bumps in the road. But you have persevered, and today and forever hereafter, you have earned the privilege to call yourselves the Beverly Hills High School graduates. We are so proud of you. The past 2 years have not gone the way they were supposed to. The global pandemic that arrived so abruptly during your junior year was unprecedented, and the waters were uncharted. Nothing went as planned, but you demonstrated strength in the face of something so unexpected that only resiliency, endurance, and hard work led you here today. Just one step in many more goals and dreams in your lives to come. History presents us with many people who've worked hard, and I cannot stop and use this moment as a teaching person from this community. I always will be a teacher, and you have overcome the obstacles they've faced, and know that Walt Disney was fired from his first job because he lacked creativity. Thomas Edison was considered unteachable, but he's credited with 1,093 patents, including the light bulb and the phonograph. Serena and Vanessa Williams had to overcome racial bias and discrimination on their rise to the top of the sports world. Jan Koum, founder of WhatsApp, was a poor Russian immigrant who taught himself computer networking using second-hand textbooks, which he bought and resold to save money. Albert Einstein didn't speak until he was 4 years old and didn't read until he was 7. Vincent van Gogh could easily have given up painting after critics panned his works. But most recently, through the efforts of many, we witness a scientific discovery without which it would not have been possible to celebrate this memorable achievement with your friends and family here today. So what do Einstein, Koum, Disney, the Williams sisters, Einstein, and Van Gogh have in common with the scientists, virologists, and research who created a vaccine for the Corona-19 virus? Tenacity, determination, and passion, and a desire to succeed. As you venture out to tackle life's great adventure and challenges, remember this classic line from T.S. Eliot, and let it accompany you on your life's journey. Every moment is a fresh beginning. So demand your best from yourself, whether small or large. Make your mark wherever or whenever you can. On behalf of the school board, I want to congratulate each and every one of you, the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marcus. And now, a greeting from Ms. Walker-Schumann.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's so nice to be back together again in person. It's been quite a year. You can't tell, but under this gown, I'm wearing my daytime pajamas. I would like to recognize some people who are integral to Beverly Hills Unified School District. To the BHHS administrative team, cabinet, faculty, and staff, to Dr. Breggy and my colleagues on the board, to BHEF and PTSA, thank you. This was a year unlike any other, and you all showed up each day, recalibrated to the changes and challenges, and met the moment as we all adjusted to a new normal. To the remarkable senior graduation committee, I am honored to work with you. Thank you for all your brilliant ideas, willingness to roll up your sleeves, and endless creativity in celebrating our seniors. To all of our wonderful students and the families who supported them this whole year, we know it wasn't easy. We applaud you, and we celebrate your commitment and perseverance. The theme of graduation this year, probably nationwide, is perseverance. I could never properly articulate the remarkable individual efforts you made to get through this chaotic, once-in-a-lifetime year. But I can tell you it is definitely one for the history books. Einstein said, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." I would like to talk about how much this year has changed all of us and the opportunities it gave us to grow. I've known a lot of you since first grade, my El Rodeo tribe. You have endured the cupola crisis, moving to bungalows, losing the auditorium and the field. You have now effectively been on a campus under some type of construction for nearly 7 straight years. Even before COVID, there were uphill battles and challenges. We all had to be flexible and to adapt. In March 2020, we were 7 months into reconfiguration. Things were going great. But as we all got ready for spring break, the whole world went sideways. What we expected to be weeks turned into a month, into many months, into a year. We had graduates without graduation, summer without camp or vacations, college applications without standardized test scores, and the most competitive year of college applications ever. From restricted interactions, strained communication, remote learning, and COVID birthday drive-bys to the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. Masking, temperature checks, testing, contact tracing, hand washing, and hand sanitizer. You know things are getting weird when you start to develop a preference for certain kinds of hand sanitizer. Look at how much we've changed since we were able to observe life before the pandemic. We saw dramatic loss of things we took for granted. There have been milestones missed: homecoming, birthdays, holidays, bar and bat mitzvahs, weddings, graduations. Anxiety rose to an all-time high, and morale sank to an all-time low. Fun was gone, hugging gone. Parties and gatherings vanished, replaced with isolation and exhaustion from endless Zooms. We have lived through a divisive political time, feeling fragmented from community members, sometimes from members of our own family. We have seen terrifying rise in anti-Asian and anti-Semitic violence. We've seen social unrest and spent more time facing the reckoning of our shortcomings as a country than ever before, because we watch it play out undeniably in living color every day and night on television and in social media. It has been exhausting. This pandemic taught us not how to change the world, but how we must change ourselves. These circumstances urged us to behave differently, to place other people's health above our own inconvenience, to find creative ways to support each other, picking up groceries for neighbors, crowdfunding meals for frontline workers, supporting our local restaurants with takeout orders. It urged us to finally buy that cabin in the mountains or that condo in the desert, to change careers, move closer to family. We had more family dinners, did more jigsaw puzzles, and baking. Oh my God, the baking. Never have I seen so many people baking brown butter, chocolate chip cookies, and sourdough bread. I'm looking at you, Julie Goller. Look how excited we are just to be able to go out to a restaurant again. This pandemic revealed that yes, we must endure, we must persevere, we must dig deep, and with all our effort we can muster, slog through each day, gritting our teeth and cursing in disdain, but that eventually we will emerge on the other side. Note to graduates, this will not be the only time in life that you are required to do that. This pandemic taught us not to take the mundane events of life for granted, to look for the helpers, and that sometimes the best way to work through our own anxiety is to help others who are struggling. It taught us grit. As a school community, it reminded us the value of our teachers and how much we depend on them. It gave us no choice but to adapt to technology that was intimidating, scary, and new. This pandemic required us to use all the academic subjects. We used math to calculate adjusted case rates, English skills, reading the myriad public health orders, history, researching the pandemic flu of 1918, and we all became armchair epidemiologists to understand the contagion. This pandemic pulled our administrative team, cabinet, and board together to manage the crisis with dedication, collaboration, and communication in the face of near constant changes. Through tough negotiations, it strengthened our relationship with the unions. We saw increased participation at school events because we were unshackled by the boundaries of distance, traffic, and parking. We were able to share with family and friends all over the world events that they would not normally have been able to attend. There was great difficulty to follow what we knew was right, to stay the course despite resistance, even when it was hard, especially when it was hard. This pandemic allowed us to completely reframe electives, performing arts, music, robotics, athletics. I watched the most amazing dance company, vocal, and instrumental performances, not only because of our talented students and teachers, but because you embraced the new environment and innovated performance with technology to a completely new level. What you have done is revolutionary. How you responded to the pandemic is a testament to your creativity and persistence, and has given you the skills that will carry you far in your lives. Last Saturday, we held our prom. It was glorious, as much for you students as for us parents. People were hugging, shaking hands, such joy to see each other and be together again. Parents I have known for 12 years kept remarking how oddly fast it all seemed to go. This is a special graduation because today I get to give both of my boys their high school diplomas. 30 years ago this month, I walked across a stage like this on the front lawn to receive my diploma. Yes, the years have flown. Trust me when I say I never envisioned myself standing on this stage as a member of the board. Life has a funny way of taking you places you never expected. Hold on to the lessons you learned during this pandemic. They will serve you well as you journey into the bright futures that await each of you. And always remember to look for the silver linings when life throws you a curveball. Congratulations, Beverly Hills High School, class of 2021.
Please welcome Mr. Bill Bradbury and the combined band as they perform Olympic Spirit. Thank you, band. Please welcome with me Natasha Malamed from the class of 2021.
Hello, class of 2021! We did it! We are finally graduating. Our high school experience has been like a roller coaster, to say the least. As freshmen, we strapped our seatbelts in, anxious of the new ride ahead. As sophomores, we began slowly inching up the track, nervously waiting for the top as we started to handle our new course load. As juniors, we were finally approaching the pinnacle, at last gaining a glimpse of the highly anticipated drop below. Except, our roller coaster stopped, right at the top, feet dangling, just before the real thrill was supposed to begin. Rather than immediately being consumed by this anticipated release of adrenaline, we were filled with angst, not knowing what the future held for us. About a year and a half ago today, we were still fully roaming the halls of Beverly. We were still fist-pumping Jose at the gate, still hearing Mr. Marika's energetic good mornings from 3 doors down, and still trying to figure out Coach Mitchell's impossible word puzzles on the board. However, rather than coming back from spring break, ready to push for that last stretch of the semester, we were faced with a global pandemic. In an instant, our elite lab table groups were replaced with Zoom breakout rooms, our classroom peers with our pets. Nevertheless, thanks to the creativity of our teachers and to our own tenacity, we navigated this new frontier of learning. We persevered. It should be noted that perseverance is not a foreign term to the class of 2021. From the very beginning, we overcame almost every single challenge high school threw at us. Freshman year, our girls varsity basketball team fought to the last minute of the CIF finals to bring home the first back-to-back title in school history. Sophomore year, our robotics team strived for the Chairman's Award, later qualifying for the world competition in Houston. Junior year, our wrestling team was the first in program history to win runner-up in the CIF finals, culminating in sending multiple wrestlers to Masters. And now, this year, we stand alone as the first generation of students to partake in a fully online education during a pandemic. It is clear that our determined student body refused to let this challenge slow us down. Just this past year, our KBEV and culinary arts programs received 15 awards at the Skills USA regional competition. Our theater program craftily performed an entire production of Hamlet on Zoom. Additionally, a determined group of senior students rekindled the BHHS Literary Magazine, acting as an outlet for the entire student body during this difficult time. The list of accomplishments are limitless. While some may shy away from a good challenge, our class has demonstrated resilience that will help propel us into the next stage of our lives. Renowned actor Sylvester Stallone, as Rocky, once said, "Nobody's gonna hit as hard as life, but it isn't about how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." It is no news to us that we lost a lot this past year. Life hit us hard. However, our strength allowed us to move forward into this uncharted territory, learning new tools and lessons while we ultimately gained a new appreciation for those around us. Today, we recognize the 4 years of hard work that led us to this moment. We finally took the roller coaster plunge, and now we've reached the end of the ride. I am proud of the legacy we left on Beverly High. Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm looking forward to our next adventure ahead.
Thank you, Natasha. Okay, and now musical performance by Madrigal's Smile. And now, our final speaker from the class of 2021, Joshua Needleman.
Friends, family, faculty, and the class of 2021, I'm truly excited to be standing before you today. Am I terrified to graduate? Yes, I should be freaking out in the opposite end zone right now. Knees buckling, sweating buckets, hair falling out. But instead, I'm here because I'm a very talkative person and I finally have the chance to have a captive audience. I've always had issues with stages of growth and development. To start, I struggled with coming out for most of high school, and as those of you who know me probably noticed, I was a very, very, very late bloomer. I've always been anxious about going to school. In middle school, I developed a nervous tic that lasted for months. At one point, I even considered switching schools, and I probably would have left if it weren't for the amazing friends I made at Beverly, who, quite frankly, kept me anchored here. This speech, as you may have noticed, is supposed to be about the virtue of perseverance in the face of difficult times and the important role perseverance plays in triumphs. I'd love to say that I alone persevered through the hard times and am a better person because of it, but that's only partially true. I easily wouldn't have had the strength to do so without the community here at Beverly. I cannot overstate the importance of that community in my life. I wasn't lying when I said that I'm really scared to graduate. I'm terrified of what lies ahead. But I was also scared before my freshman year, and yet I ended up loving my time at Beverly. Even though I was totally freaking out, I still found the motivation to join ensembles, clubs, and enroll in classes I found interesting. Whether it was watching the process of everyone choosing a drum major for our marching band and seeing everyone getting super invested, or late night drives back from debate tournaments, or even sitting around with my AP Euro class in the weeks after our AP exam playing Mafia. No matter what I or anybody else was going through at those times, we were all able to appreciate our communities. So, as we look ahead, I want to remind the entire class of 2021 today, including myself, that persevering is not a one-person job. It's meant for a group. Beverly gave us the opportunity to create a sense of community, whether it was in band or a sport or robotics or a club or any number of awesome extracurriculars and classes. Whatever our futures hold, they will include more opportunities to create and explore new communities wherever we go. Those communities will support us in the years to come, even when we struggle to support ourselves. As we move forward, let's remember the community here at Beverly that allowed us to improve both as students and as people. So, thank you, and congratulations to the entire class of 2021.
Thank you, Josh. Well, we made it. Things feel like they're finally opening up. Summer's here, and many of us are vaccinated and heading all over the country, maybe all over the world, finally. In a couple weeks, my wife, kids, and I are headed back to Italy. I haven't been back since I became principal over 4 years ago, so it's way overdue. In fact, the last time we were there, we went to a beach at the Adriatic Sea. And it was pretty early in the summer. We all got pretty sunburned. And like all good Italians, my wife really values that transformation from summer with that nice summer glow. But that evening, while we were getting ready to head out for dinner, I think that glow was a little more red than was comfortable. And she was putting on her evening clothes, and I remember her saying something to her Nonna, who were sitting right there. She said, "Oh, this sunburn hurts so bad." And as my wife said that, Nonna Maria's blue eyes lit up merrily. And with her soft-spoken voice, she said those all-too-familiar words, "Mal che si vuol, non diol." The bad you want isn't pain. Class of 2021, this is ancient advice from a small village in Paternello in the farming region of Venice. It's one of those precious sayings from a largely unknown dialect that might have never been written down. but it contains the stamp of truth. Mal que se vol non diol. The bad you want isn't pain. The special thing about being human is that we're meant to adapt. In fact, whether you're learning psychotherapy, Olympic weightlifting, biology, education, the common thread in every subject is that humans adapt. All life does. To be human is to adapt, to transform. When the whole COVID thing started, I felt like I could see the stress building in teachers, staff, students. It was palpable. In terms of an analogy, I imagine this pandemic-inspired stress something like a lobster in the water. It was alarming to completely change environments, to get dumped into a dark pot of water. While the water felt the same, it was still education, the environment was totally different. However, it wasn't just a new environment. As time passed, the stress seemed to increase, almost imperceptibly, like the slowly rising water temperature for the lobster. What I worried as a principal, as a father, as an individual, was that at some point the stress would be too much. The water would be too hot, and we wouldn't even know it. Then we would shut down, or dissociate, or explode with some negative, unexpected response. Unfortunately, I think we may have seen some of that, but really, not much. The fact is, as painful as the last year was in so many ways, the class of 2021 rose above it. Our families rose above it, and our staff rose above it. In fact, we were not lobsters in the boiling pot. We adapted. We transformed. We have heard and will continue to hear today about the incredible accomplishments of the class of 2021. Ms. Finley's DECO show, completely virtual and incredible. Girls tennis, winning CIF. Mr. Van Rossum learning to love Google Classroom. And so, we adapt. Have you ever wondered why someone would spend tens of thousands of dollars to climb Mount Everest? The least hospitable place on Earth? When a person agrees to climb Mount Everest, each successive climb increases the number of red blood cells, allowing the body to continue to breathe as the air gets thinner. Stress and pain are the main factors in adaptation and growth. So why would anyone intentionally choose pain and accept it willingly? If you ask them, they will usually tell you some version of the response similar to Kobe Bryant's. Every negative, pressure, challenge is all an opportunity for me to rise. Mal que se vol non diol. The bad you want isn't pain. Perhaps the most important advice I can give the class of 2021 is to learn this very important lesson. Seek stress. Learn to embrace it as an opportunity for you to rise. More significantly, recognize the times when we are challenged by unsought stress and pain, like the last 15 months. Find a way to embrace it, to want it, and then it isn't pain. You did it, class of 2021. No class has ever been asked to adapt and transform as you did. Our school and our world will never be the same. Go out and seek adaptation and growth. Persevere. And meet the bad the way you have this year. And transform our world for the better as a result. Thank you, class of 2021. President Marcus, would you please join me? As the principal of Beverly Hills High School, I would like to confirm that the students seated before you have completed the requirements as set forth by Beverly Hills Unified School District and the state of California. And it is my recommendation that today they are awarded their high school diplomas.
Mr. Meade, I, Rochelle Marcus, President of the Beverly Hills Board of Education, and on the behalf of the Board of Education, do hereby accept your recommendation to grant diplomas to the Beverly Hills class of 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Marcus. Now, we will commence the roll call of graduates by our teaching staff. Dr. Breggy and members of the Board of Education will be awarding diplomas.
Prince David Emmanuel Abrahams.
Esther Ahava Goldberg.
Nadav Abramoff.
Andrew Kim.
Jorge Emilio Audell.
Eva Dadvand.
Shauna Adilpour.
Parsa Farnad.
Adam Adut.
Jasmine Singer.
Ariella Adut.
Maya Mejia.
Alyssa Schwartz.
Ziwa Al-Asadi.
Jade Villegas.
Haley Alaman.
Dorsa Samua.
Soil America Alvarez.
Kaylee Kaludien.
Jasmine Amin.
Vance Liu.
Reagan Tung Fung.
London Anderson.
Ian Goldstein.
Ava Armstrong.
Mia DeCastro Basto.
Adam Asfour.
Yeah, I'll get the other side. Yeah, you'll see when it slows down.
Samuel Goldsmith.
Leanne Marco Atienza.
Lam Hoyken.
Julian Iserly.
Michelle Lim.
Noam Atia.
Joshua Tracy.
Kayla Babai.
Miel Malin.
Danielle Bahar.
Noah Brenner.
Julian Bay.
Mia Bermudez.
Jacqueline Bakshian.
Ari Maman.
Alyssa Balbier.
Jada Rocha.
Nicole Banafsheha.
Marianne Hahn.
Charles Berry.
Isaac Margolis.
Eden Beshnanu.
That's not Ryan. Ryan Timberman.
Sophie Bednarsh.
Marissa Caniel.
Sam Beth Booty.
Erica Butler.
Mayor Benaim.
Aviva Gornick.
Benjamin Beta.
Eli Katz.
Ori Ben David.
Gabrielle Cohn.
Isabella Betwee.
Samuel Wolf.
Lehi Biton.
Michelle Labib.
Nicole Budai.
Blake Lander.
Rebecca Bobot.
Is it my turn? Yes. Blaine Lander.
Celine Budai.
Jackson Lanzer.
Lucas Braun.
Eldad Lalazarian.
Kayla Bruhim.
Dylan Lee.
Nicole Brunel Sukar.
Ricky Suhyun Lee.
Ella Budu.
Eva Levin.
Carla Bueno.
Phoebe Levy.
Aaron Liberty.
Roger Campos.
Natalie Leitner.
Layla Carter.
Madeline Liner.
Rhiannon Carter.
Max Harrison Love.
Yuzhong Chi.
Tahir Macklin.
Evan Chang.
Benjamin Mazes.
William Chisholm.
Olivia Mazes.
Amanda Chong.
Julia Mandel.
Raphael Shukran.
Jacob Lee.
Jessica Chun.
I know. Ella Mantville.
Sarah Chimalia.
Julia Mashal.
Hannah Karen Kogan.
Nina Matloop.
Justine Cohen.
Connor Nicklin.
Jaheim Conley.
Jonathan Medizadeh.
Josephine Cosmose.
Riley Medizadeh.
Billy Cortino.
Simone Medizadeh.
Kay Dangor.
Alia Gabriela Mertosh.
Brandon Davari.
Max Menache.
Henry Davison.
Bridget Mishkani.
Alexa Delatorre.
Haley Miller.
Amethyst de Montfalcon.
Shannon Miller.
Aiden DeVerne.
Daria Mila Vanova.
Quinn Diner.
Alitza Mincheva.
Shayna Eastman.
Ethan Mofara.
Gabriel Ibrahimi Hamayan.
Kazra Mohammadi.
Emma Edwards.
Surush Mohammadi.
Tess Elganian.
Bradley Kanane Moon.
Jolie Elkobi.
Samara Morgan.
Celeste Emin.
Nicole Moravati.
Sebastian Escobosa.
Gabriela Mocha.
Ariel Eshagian.
Milan Najikov.
Talia Eschiagpour.
Joshua Nadavud.
Ethan Israoui.
George Nebiedidze.
Yasmin Essakar.
Kayla Namadi.
Elon Farahi.
Rebecca, you want me to stroll in? Yeah. Alex Nguyen.
Jonah Faramond.
Noah Niksefat.
Elad Farmanfar.
Lily Knoll.
Jonathan Feynman.
Elnaz Nurapur.
Ian Feinberg.
Ryan Nurvash.
Sandra A. Fimbras.
Isabel Nugent.
Scotty Frankel.
Kendra Ochoa.
Attila Fitzgerald.
Josh Omidi.
Ariella Gadd.
Itai On.
Nathaniel Gamboa.
Jennifer Ortiz.
Liam Garland.
James Osborne.
Alexei Garnov.
Jared Owens.
Gregory Gasmer.
Camila Palma Cisneros.
Caroline Geller.
Variel Pascual.
Tommy Geller.
Catherine Pashai.
Aaron Moshe Gramezi.
Alina Patel.
Soren Garin Paya.
Raina Paysinger.
Daniela Goetzian.
Ethan Paz.
Deborah Goetzian.
Kylene Pazuki.
Rebecca Goetzian.
Alana Morgan Perkins.
Maya Golbon.
Nima Pirian.
Ashley Golbar.
Nikki Pormarabrahim.
Gabrielle Gigi Gold.
Cosette Pricand.
Hadley Gold.
Michael Rabizadeh.
Gabriel Green.
Daniel Rapkin.
Seth Greenberg.
Leo Michael Angelo Rivero.
Emma Griffiths.
Morgan Rubinsky.
Carolyn Grijalva.
Sophie Rufian.
Johnny Guerra.
Did he just go? Should I say no? Yes, say his name. Alex Rothman.
Sasha Gilani.
Elizabeth Rudy.
Shanghang Guo.
Jackson Dean Segegi.
Emma Guerrero.
David Sagizadeh.
Noah Habib.
Taylor Samidi.
Lorena Hajavreda.
Rebecca Sanchez Solana.
Nathan Hanokai.
Nil Sunny.
Nicole Hakakian.
Nahal Sarafian.
Rafi Hartunian.
Lily Taya Sater.
Jackson Harris.
Marshall Schulman.
Quill Harris.
Eli Schwartz.
Christian Hart.
Sarah Schwartz.
John Heller.
Asha Sendhill.
Madison Heller.
Dina Shoddy.
Justin Haravi.
Kaylin Shadpour.
Angelina Hernandez.
Natalie Shakari.
Aaron Hill.
Chloe Shamsian.
Victoria Hirsch.
Jeremy Schumann.
Adam Hoba.
Amelie Silvestri.
Francesca Iannacci.
Eva Simon.
Eric Irastorza.
Matthew Smoller.
Cynthia Irvin.
Hana Sokolovsky.
Max Izumi.
Paula Solis.
Jake Jacoby.
Jasmine Sarah Songorian.
Jonathan Jarrell.
Victoria Spadafora.
Naomi Allison Jang.
Nathan Sparks.
Jamal Ali Joseph.
Una Stevanovic.
Harlan Jacobs.
Kalani Storm.
Linda Jew.
Spencer Sa.
Yasmin Kamara.
Stanley Suh.
Ariel Kaplan.
Jacob Suomi.
Sitara Karimi.
Sophie Shev.
Melody Kashani.
Jasmine Thomas.
Pasha Kashani.
Ace Tombolini Campbell.
Yonatan Kashanian.
Dylan Torbati.
Austin Katz.
Reef Travish.
Elliot Katz.
Vernon Tucker III.
Jordan Katz.
Sila Uguz.
Joshua Katz.
Sophia Vaca.
Nicolette K.
Aparanjita Vangari.
Dylan Kaiser.
Tupo Ulu Fanua.
Laura Khalaf.
Dia Verma.
Talia Kalilian.
John J.R. Ryan Visconti.
Jacob Corsandi.
Garrett Volk.
Juan Kilala.
Janae Walker.
Ian Kim.
Nick Walker.
Isaac Kim.
Noah Weisberg.
Sean Kim.
Rachel Wertheim.
David Kittlepals.
Jordan Williams.
Elise Niebel.
Yue Wang.
Dylan Coanzad.
Talia Zakor.
Noah Kohanzadeh.
Rome Zamir.
Leah Karori.
Eitan Zinati.
Amelia Kubu.
Ryan Zahori.
Joshua Needleman.
Yay, Josh! Woo! Jody Gilberto Palacio.
Natasha Malamed.
Michael Newman.
We will now have a closing speech from your class president, Michael Newman. And I'd also like you to know that when the festivities are over, we have your diplomas over here at the softball area where you can grab them.
Every spring since Beverly Hills High School was founded in 1927, some of the country's finest minds have climbed these hills and gone on to achieve amazing things. They have done us all very proud, and they continue to contribute to the Beverly family, a community of tremendous support and camaraderie. We will always share this bond, no matter where our lives lead us. Each of us will always honor, respect, and remember our Beverly family with pride. The future is ours to achieve distinction and excellence in whatever we pursue. Seniors, perseverance, secret of all triumphs.
Graduates, please stand. I invite you now to move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying the transition from your past into your future. I give you Beverly Hills High School, class of 2021. Great job. Great job. Nobody has a hand sanitizer.
11 volunteer. Volunteer. Third thing.